Hi everyone, I'm Shauna and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be going through my Sephora Loves List and taking a look at what I have on here and decluttering it. I was looking at my list the other day and realized that my oldest items I added in 2016. That's pretty old. I mean, it's been 4 years, so I think it's time to go through these items and just really declutter, because after my no buy year, I want this to be clean. I don't want it to be cluttered with all these ideas and thoughts from the past, and I want it to be more representative of where I am right now. So we're gonna go in, and I think that there's gonna be a lot to declutter here. So I'm gonna first take off this Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Hair Mask. I actually have this. I did buy it. Oh, there's more stuff. I guess we'll see the oldest stuff as it comes. There's nothing else to add. I'm also gonna get rid of this Moroccan oil hairspray. To me, for the most part, Sephora priced hair care items to me aren't really worth it, especially a hairspray. I'm sure that there are certain items that might be worth it or have been for me in the past, but I don't really use hairspray less than 10 times in a year, so I don't need that. Also, what I find really interesting is this Urban Decay eyeshadow palette. I put it on here when it first came out because I bought into the hype, as in all the hype made me interested in it, but I did not buy it. And this is not really color story I ever liked, which is why I didn't end up purchasing it. So it's gonna come off. I did buy this Eradicate mask. It was just okay. I'm gonna take that off. I did also buy this Dr. Brand Prebiotic. I didn't really feel like it did anything. It was $74. This Sunday Riley Good Jeans, it's just too expensive for a lactic acid treatment. I would be more inclined to try other things before doing this, and this brand kind of has a bad taste in my mouth because of some of the things that they had been doing recently. So I'm going to take that off. $112 for a skin treatment is just a lot of money. So I have a lot of these skin clearing masks. This Kiehl's used to be available in Canada, and I did look at it recently, like in the last maybe 6 or 7 months. So I'm not totally sure why this message is coming up. However, I'm more choosy about my face masks than I ever have been before, as well as my skincare in general. I think that I'm interested in fragrance-free, cruelty-free vegan skincare, and I want to make sure that everything I have on my list is of that quality. And I also don't think it's really necessary to buy a $90 vitamin C serum or an $80 mask. So I'm going to take both of those off. I don't really have a good experience of Philosophy as well, so that's going to come out. In my experience, they haven't really had great ingredients, so that's coming up. I'm actually going to keep this It Cosmetics CC Plus cream. I have been interested in this for years, as you can see, at least 4 years, and I never bought it. I think it's because I haven't really thought that my skin was in the right place to use it, but I'm increasingly interested in this product now than ever before. I think previously it was more aspirational, or it was so hyped that I was interested in it, and I never did purchase it because it didn't match the types of foundations that I have been, or that I had used in the past. I am now more into like using concealer as a foundation and trying to find new ways to use products that look more skin-like. I do like a full coverage look. Let's not get it twisted, but I'm definitely going to keep this on. Wow, I feel like this list just keeps on going. Okay, so I'm going to keep going here. this heat protectant. I do sometimes buy more higher end protectants. That's just because I find them more difficult to find as vegan or cruelty free from the drugstore. I don't currently need one. Like I'm just about to start a new one. So I would prefer to do my research on that product when the time comes. The Briogeo Color Shampoo and Conditioner. I've already shared my feelings on high-end hair care. I think especially shampoo and conditioner are just not worth it for me. I did try this Scar resurfacing treatment. This was so small. I also didn't really feel like it did anything. I don't really use a lot of hair care products in my hair just in general, so finishing cream isn't really useful to me. I already talked about heat protectants, don't need one. The Brow Wiz I have been interested to try just because it's so classic and I've never tried it, but I don't really use a brow pencil. I think I'm just going to keep it on. It's classic, you know? And another expensive vitamin C serum. When it comes to needing another vitamin C, I'm almost out of mine. The first thing I would do would be to try The Ordinary, and then from there check ingredients at the time I'm looking instead of looking on old lists of favorites. You know what I'm saying? Because my education on skincare, it grows and I learn more and more, and older products that are on the list or that I was previously interested in might not fit the bill now. So I would want to pick an item based on the skincare knowledge I have on the time instead of just, oh, I've been interested in this for 2 years, so I'm gonna get it. I hope that makes sense. Okay, let's go back to the bottom of the list. Oh, a lot came out. Okay. So, for the most part, I'm not really buying from Tatcha anymore. I did do some research on ingredients in a skincare video with some Tatcha products. I think I did the mask and maybe also this vitamin C serum. It's $115, not great ingredients. That's an easy pass. Wow, this list is long. I don't need a liquid lipstick. I don't wear them. I also, even if this was in stock, high-end mascaras are not worth it. This D-Scar serum, those just never have been worth it for me. And Kate Somerville, I don't know, I think many of her ingredients are suspect. Again, another high-end mascara. You know what? I'm just gonna work up and not down, and I'll come back to this at the very end. I do currently have this dark spot toner. It's just okay. I am interested, however, in trying the Ilia True Skin Serum Concealer and Foundation, so that's going to stay on there. I don't need another expensive vitamin C serum. That can go. I did try this toner. I didn't like it. Well, don't want to get rid of that Ilia. Okay, this Milk Makeup Blur Spray, not interested. Ole Henriksen, their ingredients aren't great. Juice Beauty, I'm just not really interested in this brand. I'm going to take that off as well. Okay, so these two foundations I still am interested in, and I do believe that they are both vegan. I know that Urban Decay is, and I also think that Fenty is. Oh, I only really need one on here for Urban Decay, and I would just figure out my shade at the time of purchase. I don't need any curl defining creams, and if I did, I would want to make sure that they were curly girl approved, but I'm not really there right now. Okay, for a long time, I was so interested in the Ralph Lauren Midnight Romance. I was obsessed with this perfume. I did get like a $30 travel spray, and I do still really love it. I have become less fond of it over time, but perfume really worries me now more than ever because it's all just synthetic fragrances. It's what it is. So accessing clean perfumes is now it's now a higher priority than it has ever been. So I wouldn't repurchase this. That can go. I'm just gonna get rid of this Kiehl stuff. Never really been interested in the brand. This Kerastase anti-purple, anti-breath purple mask is really amazing. My favorite anti-breath kind of purple shampoo, purple mask I've ever tried. By Kerastase. This is not vegan or cruelty free. I'm gonna keep both this Urban Decay All Nighter on there as well as the Tarte Poreless Mattifying Primer. I've heard really good things about the Tarte, and I have really liked the Urban Decay. I would also keep this Marc Jacobs and this Fenty. I've been interested in trying Fenty for such a long time, and I think just being able to find the correct shade has been what's kept me from trying it. Okay, the RMS Beauty Wild with Desire mini lipstick set, totally gonna keep that on there. I've been really interested in trying RMS. They have such a clean line. This Flawless palette, even if it was available, it's so warm tone, and to me it's just such a reminder about how much taste and preferences change over time, because I used to be so interested in this. I was so tempted to buy on many occasions, and now just with some distance, I'm no longer as interested anymore. This Pat McGrath lipstick I did buy. I cannot believe it. So you can see it's $50. Ole Henriksen, that's gonna come off. I do not trust that brand for skincare. Their ingredients have not been good. The Fenty Beauty Glossy Posse mini set. Everyone was talking about this around Christmas time. I did buy a smaller Fenty set, and truthfully, I hate the smell of the lip gloss, so I would not want 5. I'm still interested in this Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow, so we're gonna keep that on there. I did end up buying this NARS potted concealer and have been using it. However, my color is just too light, so I'd be interested in the future after my no buy year in trying a darker color. I'm gonna get rid of these two, this Gentle Cleansing Milk and this Clarifying Clay Cleanser. Ren to me has been a bit deceptive in their skincare. They really market themselves as a clean beauty brand, but their ingredients haven't reflected that. So let's keep going. I'm not so sure I trust a clay mask from Charlotte Tilbury. That's gonna come off. I am also interested in trying some of their foundations, so I'm gonna keep both of those on. I am gonna take off this PTR eye patches. I did buy this. I can't believe I bought it for $70. That's a lot of money. Wow, I didn't realize it cost that much. And I bought this in December, so I'm not gonna do that again. They've just been okay. Vitamin C in a mask doesn't really do anything because it's just on your skin for 20 minutes and you use it so infrequently to see results. So I would just take that out. And also the Sephora collection, I really found that liquid shadows are just not it for me. I've learned that with Glossier. So this is going to come out. I think I'm going to get rid of this Bare Minerals primer. I've been less and less inclined to trying and using primers. I just kind of felt like they've all blurred together and do the same thing. I don't know, I might be crazy. This Kasha Beauty Bento Box eyeshadow. This to me is really kitschy, and that's I think why I liked it at one point. I don't think I would use it because of its format. So it's like the desire is just not there. I have heard excellent things about this concealer. That's going to stay on. Same with the Laura Mercier Caviar Eye Sticks. I have been really wanting to try this. A lot of people say that it's similar to the CoverGirl Queenship eyeshadow sticks. We don't have those in Canada, so I can't get them. I did buy this, so I don't need it on the list. Milk Makeup. I wanted this for such a long time. I spent so long convincing myself I was like a stick blush kind of person. I'm so not. Even though I really like the Milk Makeup bronzer, it's just less convenient than powders. It just is. So I know that I will not use this as much as I would like. So that's going to come off. I I think I have this on here in 2 colors. This anti-redness serum, this just seems like a useless serum to me. That's just gonna come off. I also did buy this matte bronzer from Benefit, sorry, but also not cruelty free. I did buy this, so that's gonna come out. Again, Laura Mercier makes an appearance. As you can see, I was definitely very interested in trying this, but it is sold out, so no need to keep that. This NARS Atomic Blonde Eye Face Palette, I'm pretty sure it was Mariah Leonard who talked so highly about this, and ever since I have wanted to get it. It's such a basic, and I mean that in a really good way, a basic face palette. You have your eyeshadows, your cheek products. I'm so interested in this. Origins, Ole Henriksen, Dr. Brandt. I've already talked about my opinions on these brands before. Not interested in their skincare. Again, with this Briogeo, no thanks. This Used to the People mask, I think was on here because I was talking about this with my mom. I think she wanted to try this. And I'm pretty sure I did get this in a sample and gave it to her. It's just not the mask for my skin type, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Again, Benefit is not cruelty free. I'm gonna get rid of both of these products. As well, to me, everybody talks so highly about this Marc Jacobs bronzer. It's $65 freaking dollars. 65. It's too expensive for me. My $11.99 Annabelle Big Key bronzer is perfect. I mean, it's $11.99. This is $65. I can take essentially $50 and save it. To me, a bronzer just can't be worth this amount of money. It just can't. I don't understand. I feel like we are doing a really great job at narrowing this down. And this might have to just be in 2 parts because it's been about 20 minutes and we're only, we're not even at the top yet. This Core Organics Gradual Self-Tanning Lotion, definitely interested in that as a face tanner. So I'm going to keep that on. Dr. Brandt going to take that off. No interest. This mini nude eyeshadow palette, I don't ever remember putting that on here. But I'm just not interested in these colors. That's going to come off. I do have a mini of this, so that's going to come off. And I did actually buy both of these Bare Minerals blushes. As I'm going through this list, it's quite alarming as to how much I bought in 2019. Because even now, this section, I can tell when I put this stuff on here. Okay. Juice Beauty, I almost said booty. Smoothing Eye Concentrate, don't need. These were actually, I think, for my mom, many of these eye creams. We were looking on here together, so I don't need any of these. I will keep the Sephora collection one on here. It's the most affordable if I ever was in a real need for it. I also have I've heard a lot of good stuff about this Bloom Meltdown Oil, so I'm going to keep that on there. I've also heard good things about this mask. Just going to keep that on here, for the future. Don't need this Biossance $75 cream, but these ordinary products, yes, waiting for both of them to come back in stock so I can buy them because I'm just about out of niacinamide and I've been out of retinol for a while. I don't really need this kind of like ultra repair stuff. It's much too moisturizing and reparative than my skin needs. I do have oily skin. Again, I love this product. I'm hoping to buy these 3 together when the retinol and the niacinamide come back in stock. I am going to keep these First Aid face cleansers in the cart. These are some things I've been toying with getting when my current cleanser runs out. I've heard really good things about these cleansers, so face cream. I've heard really good things about these, so I'm going to keep these in for now. I've also been interested in trying the Sephora collection. The ingredients look good, so that's going to stay on there. We're just about at the top. I have been interested in trying this Armis on Cover Up. Okay, I just looked ahead. This appears again higher up in the list, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I am interested in, you know what? Starting from this First Aid Beauty, this is stuff I've added this year. So I am interested in at least going into the store to swatch it to see what it's all about, which is why it's on here. The same with this tinted moisturizer. I'm interested in seeing what it's like in store before I get either of them. And again, I'm running out of my cleanser, so I've just kind of put some things in the works to, you know, next time I'm looking for a cleanser, which is soon, I've just put a couple of things in here. Not saying that what I'm gonna get is gonna be from Sephora, but this is stuff I've looked at recently because the cleanser thing is starting to run out. This soap bar for the face, their ingredients look, I want to say okay. I think there's some fragrant ingredients in here, essential oils maybe, which was like the only alarming kind of ingredient on here. But it's a face, like it's a bar, which I would much prefer packaging wise. And I think that might be what I would lean to when I run out. So I'm kind of excited about this one. Okay, these Ilia palettes, if my no buy were to end tomorrow, these would honestly be what I would buy. I'm really into them. And also same with the brand, and also same with these Kosas lipsticks. So into trying this brand out. Those are staying. I've also been feeling a little bougie lately. I added all this stuff earlier this month when I was having a rough time. So I'm gonna keep that Dior lip glow. You know what? I'm gonna take that off because as I have said previously, in terms of lip products, that's the thing I'm going to be the most strict about when purchasing in the future because you ingest your lip products, whereas you don't for any other makeup item. Maybe foundation, lip liner as well. Same with lip gloss. So I'm not really interested in putting stuff on my lips that don't have impeccable ingredients. So that's gonna come off. Another caviar eye stick that can come off. It's already down there. The Jouer lip balm, that's going to come off for the same reason as the Dior. I also only need to put one of these on Cover Up foundations on here. Oh, sorry, I thought I also had the concealer, but I think just having one is still fine because they're all still in that same family of products I'm interested in trying, and also the same kind of brand. I've heard that this is really full coverage. I love a full coverage. So this is something I would go and swatch. The Detox Market that is near, that is at Union, they usually have all the colors. So I would be interested in going to try those. I've been really interested in trying lip oils, lip balms, those kinds of moisturizing, slight tint kinds of products, which is why that Jouer the Dior. Lila Beat is a clean Sephora brand, so I would trust that more. However, I still would want to look into the ingredients on this before, you know, pulling the trigger on that, but also don't need it for my no buy year. So we're going to keep that on the list. Same with this Tan Luxe Sleep Oil. I don't really know anything about the brand, so I'm going to keep that on there for the future, for future tanning. I'm going to go see how much more we have left at the bottom here. Because if we really have a ton, yes, there's like a second video's worth of product to go through. So I'm gonna end this part here. I might do a second half looking at the really old stuff on the list, like stuff that's truly from 2015 and 2016, maybe even earlier. Can't believe I've never gone through this list. I've just added and added and added. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and looking at all the kinds of products that I have been interested in trying and, you know, seeing what I have purchased. I really hope you enjoyed this video and thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again around here soon.